Hey, what's up guys? Thanks so much for checking out the video. So, been getting lots of requests to do a review on my KM3s and literally waited to the last minute because I got a new wheel and tire set up right here. So if you haven't seen that video, please check that out. It's awesome. Yeah, I want to go over my thoughts, my experience, everything with these KM3 tires. These are 285/75/17, so that's a 34-inch tire. Man, that is one of the best size tires on a 4Runner, a Tacoma, in my opinion. It's an excellent all-around size. Anyway, I have about 18 maybe thousand miles on this. I'm not sure. I think it's around 18,000. It's done a trip to Colorado, tons of trips in the Ozarks. These have been really used, big time, like lots of trail time. So this isn't just highway, gonna be like a highway review. This is off-road, all kinds of weather conditions, all kinds of different rock types, different mud types, all that kind of stuff. The only thing I haven't really tested these in is snow, just because of where I live. So sorry about that. All right, so yeah, I figured I'd make this video. I have a guy coming to buy this whole setup tomorrow, so I had to share it with you guys. So I'm gonna pull one of these down and actually show you in detail kind of what it looks like. Obviously, the bulk of the video is gonna be about the KM3 tires, and then I do wanna talk a little bit about these AEV wheels. But anyway, we have all 5 tires right here. The bottom tire has 5,000 miles. So I did a 5,000 mile rotation with everything. On the very first 5,000 miles, I did a five tire rotation, and then I stopped. Because I actually wanted to see the wear comparison between, you know, a brand new one, well, new 5,000 miles, and one that have like 18 to 20. But this has 5,000 miles on it, and obviously they're basically new. And these have 18 to 20. Sorry, I wish I had the actual number, but there you go. You can probably see the depth just by that. Look how deep those are compared to that. So really not bad. These tires easily have another 20,000 on them, I think, before they're done. Maybe I can kind of go around the tire and see kind of where I've chewed up some stuff. So right off the bat, you can kind of see there. I was into my cab mount pretty good. There it is. You can see I have a few slices when I was really hard flexed out, and my cab mount was slicing that. That's not from a rock or anything. All right, let me try to take this thing down. If you haven't seen my 35s video, I compare these 35s with these tires, weight, size, all that stuff, and it's pretty incredible. The weight will surprise you, which the weight was mainly in the wheels. Anyway, but all right, so kind of lean that over here, and yeah, I'll bring the camera in and we'll kind of try to go over the whole tire. I guess without going to that other video, look at the size difference. So 17-inch rim, 34-inch tire, 16-inch rim, 35-inch tire. So you can see the sidewall right there. It's a lot better on that one. Still absolutely love this combo. Absolutely love it. So I know I said this is a tire review video. It's kind of a wheel review video too. So if you guys don't know about these AEV Crestones, it's a cast wheel. I'm just gonna say they're freaking heavy. They're absolutely insanely heavy, but they are overbuilt probably on purpose. Like they've done very well. So with these wheels, these are the Crestone, the Onyx finish, and you can get the ring to match that color if you wanted, but I wanted the silver. This is removable. It's not a beadlock. It's a protection ring is what they call it. And really what it's protecting is your valve stem, big time your valve stem, and just your whole wheel, I guess. It's just protecting it. You can run this wheel without it completely, so you can take it out altogether. I think I have, yeah, some of these. These are the bolts. So a lot of these, I don't even know how many go around, but they add up and they can be kind of heavy. And I know someone's gonna say, well, why do you run beadlocks? Well, I don't want to run beadlocks. I don't want the maintenance of a beadlock. I honestly like the look of a beadlock, and you know, I like the fact that I can remove these and paint them or whatever I want to. But I don't know, I didn't want a daily beadlocks, so you can get mad if you want to. Yeah, you can see some of these pretty big gouges. This rim actually isn't that bad. There's more that have more scratches. Number one complaint besides the weight, I keep saying that, but number one complaint besides that is this. This is so protected that it's hard to get an in-deflate like air chuck or like something in here. It's just limits what kind of air tools you can use big time with this hole. I think it's too small, but the idea of it being protected is awesome. Like, that's cool, but whatever. Let's see if there's anything on the back worth talking about. I do know that balancing these tires is just so hard. I mean, look at all the weights. This is probably old glue that's fell off or whatever, but yeah, I guess nothing special on the back. Okay, let's get to the tires. So as far as tire wear, I would say that they have wore evenly. However, I would say that I'm gonna blame my alignment for doing a lot of this, but I think on these outside lugs, like you can probably tell, like that's shallower than that. Maybe you can tell right there, but I think that's having to do with positive camber with my alignment. It's kind of poking out a little bit, but these have wore very good. Just like any mud terrain, any tire you buy, they're gonna wear faster than like an AT or whatever. And they're gonna start off quiet and be louder. There's nothing you can do. I don't care. All the videos people say, oh my gosh, these are so quiet. Well, yeah, because they're brand new. Like every brand new MT is gonna be quieter. So these have gotten louder. I don't have like a, you know, sound difference or whatever recorded in the truck, but these have gotten louder, but they're not like unbearable at all. I mean, I'm used to mud trains. I've run them on every single vehicle I've owned, but they're not loud. I will say these probably do the best in mud, just straight mud. They eject really well. They have these little lugs that eject the mud. They don't really pack, which is awesome. They aren't the best in the rain, but then again, what mud terrain is good in the rain? Yeah, super good in the dirt, excellent in the mud. Like I said, I didn't get it in the snow or anything before, but something cool I've noticed, so I've been in some pretty shaly rocks and those are really sharp and jagged. You can see quite a bit, there's cuts kind of everywhere. I have not gotten one flat in this entire time I've had these tires, never. No flats, no leaks, no sidewall tears, absolutely no repairs have been done to the tire. Now there is a few little gouges, but if you've seen some of the trails and stuff I've done, I mean, I've done all kinds of different terrain and yeah, I've been blown away with how these haven't had any sort of puncture. Over here again, just comparing, you can see how nice and new this 5,000 mile one looks compared to that one. So really deep lugs, probably 50-ish% right there. Guys, I really don't know what else to talk about. This might be a shorter video, but these haven't let me down. I absolutely recommend these tires, guys. I've had 2 sets of KO2s. Sorry, I've had 1 set of KO2s. My wife's had a set of KO2s as well. BFG just makes a solid tire. They always have, and I think they always will. The KM3s are just incredible. On my Jeep, I had these Mastercraft MXT coursers or something like that, MTX, I can't remember, but they did super well. What I've noticed is whenever I had that Jeep, where I worked, my daily commute was like, I don't know, 5 miles or so. So I never got on the highway. Those lasted really long. My commute now is a good 25 miles to work, 25 miles back. And so I get a lot of highway mileage. Plus I went to some really long trips, you know, 18-hour driving trips or whatever. And I think just the highway miles in general, if you do more highway miles on a mud train, it's gonna eat it up a little bit faster than if you're just kind of, you know, cruising down the city. So keep that in mind if you're doing a lot of highway miles and you're going from an AT, it's just gonna wear more. It just is with the mud terrains. Well, really guys, I think that's about it. Hopefully I answered some of your questions about these tires. I know it wasn't like a super crazy in-depth video, but I still recommend these tires. I absolutely love these tires. One more thing I guess that I remembered is I'll probably get questions about airing down with these tires. I've aired down, it's about 15 with these. I haven't needed to go lower. Never blown a bead, you know, never done anything like that. What I haven't done a lot of in this tire, or really in my truck or ever, I try not to do this driving style, is to spin tires on rocks. You know, if I'm stuck or something, I give it a couple little rotations and then I reset. I'm never someone to just kind of gas through stuff. So these, obviously the tread right here, they don't have huge gouges or anything. The only one, like I said, is a few from my cab mount, kind of slicing into that. But yeah, no punctures, nothing like that. They've done everything I've asked them to. Mud terrains in general, in the rain, they're just not as grippy. So you're just gonna have to keep that in mind. Just brake a little bit earlier and you'll be fine. Yeah, all around good tire. I'd run them again for sure. So thanks guys so much again. I'm sure I left out quite a bit of information. So if you guys have any questions, I look through the comments all the time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please follow along a lot of my other videos and adventures and stuff. I'd really appreciate that. So you guys have a good night and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.